Thanks, Jonathan. Happening today, a suspect in a violent home invasion in Franklin County receives his sentence. According to his attorney, Christopher Hardin was found guilty of burglary and 2 counts of robbery. Police say Hardin and Charles Gilmore broke into a couple's home in Ferrum demanding drugs. Gilmore was sentenced to 50 years in prison. One of the men accused of killing 2 and hurting 4 others returns to court today for a pretrial motions hearing. Several charges filed against Demetrius Wade, including first-degree murder and malicious wounding. The charges stem from a shooting at the former Obenchains Garden Center in Roanoke in January. Ronald Ramey and Leonard Hamlet were killed. A verdict could be coming soon in the first of the Freddie Gray manslaughter trials. Closing arguments expected to begin today in Baltimore. Freddie Gray suffered a neck injury in April during a 45-minute ride to the police station. He died a week later. Prosecutors say Officer William Porter failed to put a seatbelt on Gray and ignored his cries for medical help. Porter testified last week he didn't call a medic because Gray didn't appear injured and didn't say what was wrong. Porter has pleaded not guilty. He's the first of 6 officers to stand trial. New video released from Saturday's Los Angeles County deputy shooting. 28-year-old Nicholas Robertson was killed. Witnesses say he was yelling, seen carrying a gun and firing shots in the area. Robertson reportedly walked away from police and ignored requests to drop his weapon. Authorities say one deputy fired 17 shots, the other 16.
There's going to be criticism anytime there's a deputy-involved shooting. We've seen that, and particularly in the last 2 years or so, the sentiment across America has been critical. That's why we've come out today to try and be as transparent as we can.
The sheriff says Robertson had 2 live rounds on him during the shooting, but none in the gun. The WSLS 10 and Habitat for Humanity Home for the Holidays project, it is almost finished. We've made a lot of progress on the home in the last 2 weeks. WSLS 10's Patrick McKee joins us live from Roanoke with more on the progress. And Patrick, it's almost finished. What still needs to be done?
Friday to the family, an exciting time, Jenna.
Patrick, it's so cool to see the lights on, the fixtures in the kitchen. It looks like it's ready to cook in. You want to make us breakfast this morning?
I can. What would you like?
I don't know. Pancakes and eggs?
Maybe. Okay. We'll see what we can do.
Okay, sounds good. Patrick McKee for us this morning. We'll check in with you a little bit later about one special group of volunteers that helps at these houses. Thanks so much. In what's news today, construction of a new convenience center in Stewartsville up for a vote today with the Bedford County Board of Supervisors. The current area used for dropping off trash and recycled materials was considered inadequate by county staff. The board votes tonight to accept construction bids. The Roanoke Outside Foundation provides an update on building a new kayak launch point on the Roanoke River. The project has raised nearly $70,000 in donations. $10,000 still needed. The new launch point will be near the Bridges development between Wasena and Piedmont Parks. The American Cancer Society in Martinsville and Henry County holds its Look Good, Feel Better program tonight for female cancer patients. The class teaches how to use makeup and skincare techniques to overcome the physical effects of cancer treatments. That course starts at 6 at Memorial Hospital. Well, happy mailing day. The United States Postal Service says today is the busiest mailing day of the year for cards, letters, and packages. They recommend sending packages by December 21st if you want them there by Christmas. The USPS estimates more than 15 billion pieces of mail will be sent this holiday season. And Star Wars fans, get ready. The world premiere of The Force Awakens is tonight at an undisclosed location along Hollywood Boulevard. The first installment of the new trilogy comes 30 years after the events in Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Fans started camping out last week for the Walt Disney film's release this Friday. Forecasters expect it in the first weekend will earn more than $209 million, which is the current record, Jonathan.
Wow, yeah, and a lot of those tickets are already bought, so it may not be that hard to forecast that it's going to be a huge hit. Of course, a ton of Star Wars fans out there.
And I did a quick check this morning. There are still tickets available if you want to go on Thursday or Friday at some theaters in our area. So not completely sold out just yet.
Well, good to know.
Well, if the mall was open on Christmas Day, many of you would go shopping. Would you?
No.
No.
Not a chance.
A new study by consulting firm Loyalty One finds 18% of American adults would go shopping if stores opened at 6 p.m. on Christmas Day. That number even higher among millennials. Now, on the flip side, 24% said they would not spend time in stores on Christmas and would be less likely in the future to shop or recommend stores that were open. However, the majority simply said they would never shop on Christmas Day.
Would you shop?
I don't think so. I mean,
Yeah.
not unless I got sick or something and needed to like run to the store.
Yeah,
but I don't think you get medicine at the mall.
No.
So
Exactly. Yeah, we've already ruined Thanksgiving. Can't ruin Christmas, too.
no.
Yeah. It seems just about everyone is ditching the